Let's review. We have found our pictures that we downloaded to iPhoto, and we dropped them into our iMovie. We have learned how to crop pictures, and now we're going to learn how to do transitions. Let's see what we have so far. I'll just start here really quick. I pushed the space bar. It shows my pictures. There's the Ken Burns effect. Ken Burns. Pretty garden. Another Ken Burns. It fits. And I guess one more after that. And then this one. Okay. So that's all of them. Now, we need to add some transitions to make it look spiffy. And down here are the transitions. So you click on those. And up here, we'll show you the selection that you can pick from. If you hover over each one of the transitions, it tells you what they do. It used to show you an example right there, but it doesn't anymore. The students love to do transitions. They use so many transitions that sometimes I get motion sick watching it. Say I wanted to use this cross zoom. You take the transition and you put it in between the pictures. So let's see what that looks like. Bam! That looks okay. Cross zoom isn't my favorite, but what if I went like this? Crosses over to that. Shows this, crosses over to that. It's an interesting transition, and one that the kids like. They also like the mosaic. But can you imagine watching a video and having this happen, and then a mosaic happens, and it just keeps on going, and all these transitions, where all of a sudden the transitions become more important than the pictures. So we're going to get rid of these. If you want to delete anything on this screen down here, you just click on it and hit delete. Click on it, hit delete, click on it, hit delete. So they're all gone. My favorite transitions to use are, since I am so boring, I like to fade to black or fade to white. Since this is an outdoor sunny day, I think I'm just going to fade to white. Sometimes I'm going to fade to black here. I put them at the beginning. You'll see why in a little bit. I'm just going to go through. I'm going to put all my transitions in as fade to white. All the way through. You can play around, see which transition you like the best. I would stick with the same transition throughout the whole piece. Whatever transition you pick, that's yours to use forever. For the whole piece, it just looks more cohesive and looks nicer, just a more beautiful effect. As you can see, the transition fading in to each piece. So that is how you use transitions. One more little thing I think you might find interesting is my transition, if I hover over it, is 1 second long. Sometimes you want your transition to be a little bit longer. I'm going to delete that one and put in a cross dissolve, which is another transition that I use a lot. Cross dissolve, dissolves to the next picture. Now what if I wanted to slow that transition down so that it could be a little bit longer? I double click on it, and I double clicked on that little box and this box came up here, this dialog box that says duration. I have it at 1 second. I'm going to put it at 3 seconds. And I'm just going to apply it to this very first one. Or you can apply it to all. You pick. I'm just going to apply it to that one. Sometimes I apply it to all. And it dissolves to the next one. So that's how you add time to your transitions. By double clicking on them to get the dialog box. But always double click on them. Double click. Okay? Thank you.